Okay. So now I'm on the proper side of the screen now. I'm a proper size. Kix is here today. There's a lot of people in my town square right now. Hello, hello. How are you all doing? Bingo! I think it started raining. Jamoko with the 19 months of tier 1 saying, hi, Tom, hope your day's been well. I can't wait for the podcast. Also, here's a sub for your sub. Mwah, yes! I need to confirm the date on this, but on June 2nd, I'm going to be part of a podcast with Proton John, Steven George, and the 8-Bit Drummer. Let me just pull up the stuff here to make sure I got the date, correct. Bingo! Give me a hot minute. Although he retweets a lot, so... Bingo! When did... I know there was a time confirmed, I just don't remember when it was. I can't find it. 9 p.m. EST? I think that was it. Hold on. I know I retweeted it. Bingo! Hang on. There we go. Yes, 9 p.m. EST. June 2nd, 9 p.m. EST at twitch.tv/ProtonJohn. We're going to be doing the first episode of the disc-only podcast, and I believe this will be a monthly podcast as well. Death Gift with the 8 months of tier 1, Fanatic Fan with the 63 months of tier 1, and Mad the Same with the 14 months of tier 1 is saying, Bingo! Tom Bingo, Mad the Same with the 14 months, here's a sub for your sub, mwah. And here's a sub for all the subs, mwah. Noble 13 with the 9 months of tier 2, here's a big sub for that sub, mwah, and mwah. Saying, hi Tom, it's been 9 months. It's been 9 months since you subbed to me. Bingo! Dog3M7 with the tier, 42 months of tier 1, here's a sub for your sub, mwah. Son of Loki with the 16 months of tier 2. Here's a big sub for them subs. Mwah, and mwah. I just realized that the notifications are over my face. There we are. With the message saying, wow, 16 months, it's crazy. Time sure has flown. Good evening, everyone. Right now, Devisa at 7:10 p.m. There isn't really any news to speak of today, but... Oh! Here's some personal news. I got the video chat with my family back home. Mom and Dad are both great. Mikau 2020 with the tier 1 sub. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. No, not the No Disc podcast, the Disc Only podcast. What about her, bro? You aren't Isabel and Digby twins? Bingo! I got a lot of stuff. Golden Seasons with the 2 months of Prime. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. And Evan7177 with the 17 months of Prime. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Label. Some tickets. Nook Miles program. I got the Thank You Mom mug because that was seasonal and I didn't have that yet. I got Steep Hill. Benedict sent me something. And Corey sent me something. This is a bucket. My God. 2 Taylor tickets. Snack machine. I can actually show you guys what I've been working on in my house. Thank you mug. Steep hill. Music. Air conditioner. A tricycle. And a bucket. Oh yeah, you guys can't really see the map that well. Let me just pull up my my map real quick so I can show you exactly what's changed. My house currently sits upon Turnip Heights, a cliff side that I've made into a turnip. The northwest side, I'll show you that one myself. I really like what I did with that. The southeast side, it has like nothing on it whatsoever, and I still have to organize the southwest side because that's all like bunched up, and not great. Great Saber Cat Woman with the 23 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah, the message saying close to 2 years hype. Kushi9 to 69 with this 8 months of Prime saying, yo, Thomas B again, the person who recommends you anime. This month's highlight for me is a regular at Magical High. It's good. Anyway, hope to see you. Hope you enjoyed seeing Donna and have a good time. I did enjoy seeing Donna, and I will have a good time. Here's a sub for your subs. Mwah, Son of Loki with 100 bits saying, my God, a bucket. Takes off glasses. But, like, I haven't done anything, like, with this up here, except for, like, plant all my gold roses up here. And like I said, I haven't done any of my morning chores yet, so... Or daily chores, rather. So, yeah, this area is Turnip Heights. I'm gonna show you guys a little secret, but you gotta keep it on the down low. You gotta be all hush-hush about it. Don't tell anyone about this over here. That's the facility. We don't talk about the facility. Just keep it on the down low. Oh, there's Kiki. What's in the facility? Nobody knows. 100 bits around Craig X saying, is that area to the northwest a stadium? No, I'll show you what it is, actually. Dr. Zeos with the 100 bits saying, speaking of turns, I sold my turnips today and finally paid off all my debts to Nook. Congratulations! Money rock. Got a bridge here. But like I said, so, like... I think I showed this off a little while ago, but I basically, like, cleared off my entire island, and, like, moved everything. So, like, you know, do you remember when it was all, completely, like, flat and barren before? I was reorganizing it to do that. Bingo! I also gotta water my, my plants. And chick trees. Sognar Spark with the 17 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Ismad with the 10 months of Prime. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah, the message saying, what did I just do? I don't know. Trying to keep my flowers organized because I'm trying to grow like special roses. You'll actually see why or what exactly I'm doing that as well. I need to talk to 3 of my neighbors. I gotta talk to all of them anyway because I'm still going for that one Nook Miles thing. Capture a memory. What a great memory. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I say so myself. Get ready for an instant classic. Say Fuzzy Pickles. Happy birthday, Cowboy James Hyde. Pikmin Explorer 89 with the 8 months of Prime. Here is a sub for your sub. Mwah, the message saying, 8 months? Wow, time sure flies. Keep up the great work, Tom, and stay awesome. Thank you. Yep. Pictures. So these, the orange and purple flowers will give you hybrid reds 50% of the time. And you need those to make, you need hybrid reds to make blues. I've had no luck with blues so far, and I've had very little luck with purples. These 4 purples are the only ones I have. I was using these to make pinks, but I don't really need them anymore, because I already have all the pinks that I need. And then across here... Actually, you see, like, I got all my trees bunched up here. That was just to kind of, like, keep them out of the way while I terraformed. And I actually need to move them some more because the river isn't the right shape I want it to be. But But I'm just checking by the trees to make sure like there aren't any dig spots or rogue sticks just hanging around. Really? It's growing a white? That is a white, right? I don't know if the blue would just grow in really pale. Gurkenhoff with the 100 bits saying, "Behold the fruits of one's labor." Yeah, it's a white. Man. I'm getting lost in the trees. 100 bits from Dr. Zio saying, one second. "All I have to do is decorate my island and pay off all the other houses' debts, which are 3 in total." Ba, ba, bum, bum. I see weeds. I see weeds of green, red roses too. Yeah, flower husbandry kind of sucks. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. Force of habit. Honestly, it's not like it really matters that much anyway. Considering my turnip foray. The terraforming's still a work in progress. Well, like I said, I pretty much have like the northeast and northwest finished in terms of terraforming. I just gotta edit the river a little bit on the south side and figure out what the hell I want to do with like, you know, anything like in the southern regions here. Because I also gotta like figure out where I want to move all the houses as well. I'm probably gonna move some of the houses up to Turnip Heights. Back when I had the spooky forest, I kind of had like lore that Snake was the like the guardian of like the forest because he lived closest to it and right near the what do you call it? Barbed wire fence I had made. Trisman with 100 bits saying, "Long time no see. It's nice to see you are doing well. I finally managed to begin my Galar journey thanks to my brother lending me a Switch for my copy of Shield. Would have got my own Switch, but current events have made it difficult." Yeah, they're being scalped pretty heavily right now. Hopefully Nintendo will produce more stock. I know like recently some went on sale on Amazon, but they were sold out within like 2 hours. Nerd Art and Games with the 17 months of tier 1 saying, "I just realized we're close to a second Twitch baby. Man, where's the time go? Also, where'd that first baby go anyway?" I don't know. He's not there. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Bingo! Cat with the 62 months of tier 1 saying, "You know, I have a bachelor's degree in biology, still can't figure out those dang blue roses. Hope you're having better luck than me." I am not. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Yeah, I am famously aware. I'm aware of your famous hatred of Blather's hatred for insects, Cat. Yeah, any Twitch babies going to Pelican Mouth. That's what I should. Oh man, that would have been better than a bit alert. I should have changed the 9-month and like every 9 months subsequent to the put baby in Pelican Mouth thing. It's a little bit late now. I don't think I can go back and do it. 007 Blank with the 27 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. No message. Also, Cat just came from behind the mountain. Or I'm sorry, Kiki. Great to see you, Champ Kitty Cat. A lot of my I have 2 nicknames amongst my villagers, and I'll get to the gift subs in a second. Some call me Champ. Snake started calling me Champ, and then a bunch of other people started calling me Champ, and then Tasha started calling me Button, and then Snake started calling me Button because of Tasha, even though he's the one who gave me the Champ nickname that's more prevalent. Anyway, as I was saying, Belf Maid Seal with the 10 gifted subs too. Kitsune of Time, Gamer0224, DNOB98, Drazen Flames, M Joseph 15, Soul Maestro, Crazy Turtle 19, D-Lock248, Butter Pecan 077, and Sunshine Kazoo. Here's a big sub for them sub. Mwah. Sab Irene with the 13 months of tier 1 saying, "Can't believe it's been over a year. Your streams are so much fun. Miss you, Tom. I miss you too, Sab. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Let's talk. Kitty Cat. Days like today are just made for building models." So yeah, this is the facility. I'm assuming most of it is underground, but it has its own power with a windmill and a solar panel. But there's also a bucket, various mysterious barrels, and a parabolic satellite. I'm sorry, parabolic antenna. Poke Emblem with the 34 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah.
Bingo!
And Lizard Rocker with the 5 months of tier 1 saying, woohoo, Tom Fox. A lot of Tom screams. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. So that I want to do more with the facility. Like this is just an area that I refer to as the facility. It's very similar to what I had on, she said. Very similar to what I had in the northeast of my town before I tore everything down. What's to the left? That's Turnip Heights. This giant cliff here? I showed it. Oh, I don't want to wrap things up for now. That cliff is Turnip Heights. Because of all my turnip excursions, I decided to make a cliff shaped like a turnip. I still haven't built a... Ooh, finally. I haven't seen a single dig spot this entire time.
Bingo!
Doomfire with the... Oh, damn, I gotta build another shovel. With the 23 months of tier 1, here's a sub for your sub. Mwah, the best thing. My island for turnips, Tom Scream. Animal Crossing energy scares you. It's funny because, like, I really haven't done much with it since I built this entire thing. It did take several hours to do, though. Oh, there's Lucy. I'm gonna run back to my... I'll talk to Lucy first, then I'll run back to my house and build a shovel. Hey, Lucy. Also, anytime somebody says they want to move out of my town, I'm always going to let them do it, even if I really want them to. I think it's just sort of a natural progression of, like, you know, people in your life coming and going. But you never really forget them.
So happy to see you, Snoink.
Let's chat.
Try to be a good listener. You can talk to me anytime, Snoink.
Lucy's adorable. Her house is awesome. It looks like a piano recital. Actually, while I'm going back to my house, I might as well show off what I've been building. The main room has nothing in it except for, like, you know, that. But I really like this city backdrop here, so I've been using that. First off, let me actually put some stuff back in my storage. The snack machine I kind of need. The mug, I need that. The icon, the tricycle. Put all this in here. I really haven't, like, done anything with my house. I've only done things with one room in my house, and that's it. And I generally save my weeds anyway, although I did sell all of them. Here we go. I made an arcade. Got all 5 pinball machines. Got a couch with a Switch on it to play games, even though it doesn't display what's on the Switch. Fighting game cabinet. The Mahjong and the action game cabinet. The foosball table and 2 desks, which I need to change the design of the designs of the screens for, to show, like, actual games. The downside is, because of these chairs, I can't actually sit in them from the side. Yeah, this is the galaxy flooring. Where's T-Ron? The screens. You can change the screens with custom designs. Yeah, the galaxy flooring is awesome. I think there's also a galaxy wall, which I want to get, but I think the brick wall works well with the arcade aesthetic. The galaxy floor and wall you get from Celeste. Yes, they are Celeste exclusives. I might make some and send some off. Oh, that was what I wanted. There we go. Now the problem is, you know what? I could make it work. My biggest problem was that I wanted to fit both the snack machine and the drink machine in here. But if I put the drink machine here, it would block off one of the arcade machines. However, I could feasibly move all of these pinball machines over one to the side, place a drink machine here, and then not have to, like, worry about it. There's no galaxy wall? Oh man, that would match so well. I was originally gonna build this on the first floor, but the amount of doors on the first floor is oh, there is. Okay. Phew. Fight Town. And I kind of did like, I know the fight machine has, like, 2 sticks on it, but I did it in the way where it's, like, those arcade machines that are, like, double-sided, so it's like you're sitting across from the person you're fighting. But then this corner would be open and it would just bother me so much. I also need to figure out other things to put, like, on the desks. Maybe replace these with black desks so they kind of match the aesthetic of the overall room. I use, like, the iron lamps. I also need to figure out, like, wall decorations as well. But I love this room. Like, this is probably, like, like, man, like, this room is awesome. I need to figure out, like, other things to put in here as well. Anywho, I do still love the city backdrop. Wait, don't leave yet. I came back in here to make a shovel.
Bingo!
I need hardwood. Hopefully 5 is enough. Something tells me it's 6. I need to get more hardwood. Broken Dylan with the 26 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. And Death Sith with the 4 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. And Phoenix926 with the 51 months of tier 2. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah and mwah with the best saying, all hail the Turnip King and his stalky goodness. Shovels are 5 wood. Okay. But I am running low on hardwood. I need to start chopping at more trees. Keep crafting! I also don't sell my fruit that much, and I really should. I made a shovel. Alright, let's put these away. Let's put these away. Let's go ahead and put this... Oh, put shovel in top slot for organization. And I need to go register Steep Hill. I'll probably do as part of my chores here. I'll probably just collect a bunch of my, collect all of my, all my fruit. Bye, Buggy. Oh, Lucy's still there. I've only talked to Kiki and Lucy today, I think, because I haven't gotten the Nook Miles Plus stamp for talking to 3 of my neighbors. So, this mountain right here with, like, the, hold on, let me stand still for a second. You can see it to the left of my head here. I'll show you what that is in just a second. But it's like, it's probably my most, it's, I wouldn't even call it labor intensive. It's probably the project that's going to take me the longest to do, but like, just because of like pure chance. So, I kind of want to like, let me preface this real quick, because I really like sort of like the lore I gave to this. The river kind of looks like a stick body, with like the northeast, the northwest like channel there, like you know, delta, looks like the left arm, and then like the area that kind of goes up the left side of the turnip looks like the right arm, and then there's the legs below it. Ooh, that was thunder. So I kind of refer to like you can see that like this area that I'm near is like, it's a mountain basically. So I call it the head mountain, because it looks like it's in the position of like where the head would be on the stick figure. So then in here, I call this the impact garden, because like sort of like the lore I'm trying to create is that this asteroid basically destroyed this mountain. And now these, like, roses are growing in a, you know, this pattern around it. Oh, and I almost have enough black roses for this. But the thing is, I still need blue and purple roses. And I know the blue ones are going to be a nightmare. I wanted to make a flower clock for a while in Animal Crossing, but like, I couldn't really figure out a good place to put it, so I wanted to put it here.
Bingo!
Broken Dylan gifting 2 tier 1 subs to Ezel87 and Arichu77. Here's a big sub for them subs. Mwah. And I guess just the 1 kiss, because 2 kisses for tier 2. Oh, hello. What happened here? Are these, is that white buds? Oh, I picked it by mistake. Lots of purple and black roses. Purple, yes. Black, I think I can get on my own, Cat. But thank you, though. For some reason, like, I didn't think purple would be that hard to get because it's two white, or it's a white rose and white rose to make purple, right? I've been watering my white roses for a while, and I've only gotten 4 purples. I haven't had any new purples in a month. Rowan Bain, I don't remember if I just did this. My memory ain't what it used to be. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah.
Bingo!
On top of that as well, like, there's a Nook Miles stamp for planting flowers, but I am flooded with flowers. Like, there's no reason for me to plant any more flowers. Oh, Dragon Lover, I'm sorry, I missed your sub. The 8 months of tier 1 is sub for your sub. Mwah, the best thing, 1 more month before sub, baby. Got any name suggestions for it this time? It's going in the pelican mouth, so really I don't. Heavy Base with the 38 months of tier 1 saying dropping this for some reason. Also sub. Sub. Mwah. I gotta be careful not to pick the flowers in here. Also, I think some of these black flowers are still holding some of the juice from the golden watering can, as sometimes gold roses appear when I water them with a regular watering can. I haven't really shown off too much of the town. Also, when does Able Sisters closes at 9, right? I might as well climb the mountain so I can show you some stuff. Hold on, I hear a balloon. Oops. You're far enough over the water. Oval glasses. And not as good as the tiny shades. I hope the Able Sisters at some point has a different pattern of this shirt, because as much as I like this shirt, I kind of want them in different colors. So this is like the quote-unquote mountain. You know, for lore's sake, I say that like this portion of it was carved out into it in order for people to be able to access the impact garden. I call this the reaching pond because it kind of looks like a hand. Which is a little bit weird to have on the head mountain. And then, thanks to the glitch from Stephen George, I've got a little inaccessible observatory up here. A little picnic lunch and telescope. And actually, I think they patched out the, oh, brain, come on. I think they patched out the way to get up there, so now those things are actually completely inaccessible to me. The mini-map looks just like me. It's like the Danny DeVito map. You know what I was just about to ask? Has anyone ever had a fossil planted at the base of like a bamboo thing? Actually, I haven't had bamboo shoots come on my island in a while. DeVito map? Yeah, somebody made made their Animal Crossing island look like Danny DeVito. Where if you look at the map, like the map looks like a photorealistic picture of Danny DeVito, just like as in green.
Bingo!
Terrag 404 with the 2 months of tier 1 is sub for your sub. Mwah. Yes. I know about this. There's only incentive to do the stamp rally once because there's no Nook Miles thing for it. Assess fossils, please. Did I get all my rocks? Yes, I did.
Bingo!
RMG Productions with the 19 months of tier 1 is sub for your sub. Mwah. Wouldn't the cleanup feature in Terraforming get those items for you that you can't reach? I think it's only for items that you've dropped. So like, you know how like some people have shot like shot down balloons on those 4th levels? fill up my walls with stamp rally plaques. What I kind of want them to do is give me... I get the feeling that's probably going to be the reward for filling out the art museum, is the art museum plaque. Because it's the only one that doesn't have a stamp rally. Which I guess makes sense because there isn't really much to the museum that would require you to be like, oh, here's... Hey, Margie.
Bingo!
Hey, Dan gifted tier 1 subs to T-Demon94. T-Demon is sub for your sub. Mwah. What's going on, Dan? Wait, is there a, There's Ska. I do have all the fossils, yeah. Veda's Deer gifted a tier 1 sub to Aspen of Aiden. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. This weather is just perfect. Plaque sell for 900 bells. It's not really worth it for doing the thing. 1,000 Nook Miles. Might as well go to Tasha's house. I need people to help me keep track of who I've talked to so far. So far, it's been Kiki, Lucy, and Margie, and I'm going to talk to Tasha now. Ooh, Tasha's crafting. What you doing? Lucky Gold Cat. I don't think I have that crafting project. My theme is still Hall of the Mountain King, yes.
Bingo!
Gherkinov, the 200-bit saying, my fiance and I are just starting our files at Animal Crossing. She wanted to know that her island is named Deep 13. Oh my god. Iceman848 with the 36 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah, the best saying, hail, King of Turnips. How goes the crossing of animals? Also, hi, chat. That goes pretty well. I now know the recipe for a lucky cat. I would get 1,000 miles and I would get... By the way, that podcast is going to be happening on John's channel on June 2nd at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Is being produced by our very own Dan. Yeah, June 2nd. This is Lucy's house. This is Sherry's house, or Sherry. Hello, it's me, producer man.
I'm so happy you came. My friend making strat is so hard. Is to go hard with the personal chat. I always want to learn everything in one go. Oh my gosh, spill it all. So, what am I gonna learn about you today? Let's see. What kind of movies do you watch, Tralala? The world needs to know.
Musicals, anime, science fiction, something else. I don't watch movies. Well, they know their audience. And honestly,
the anime on TV is pretty high quality nowadays, but they really ramp it up in the movies. Oh my gosh, going to the theater and having an anime pumped into your eyes for 2 hours straight, the best. Later, go to the store and buy the soundtrack, and the action figures, and the t-shirts, and the manga. Tom, I need to hear all about your favorite anime flicks sometime, tralala.
Chia nerd. I like cartoons. I don't know what to tell you. Chevra's home. Chevra's one of my favorites, and I hope to have Chevra and Non in my village at the same time. Because Chevra has a picture of Non over her bed.
What an unexpected treat to have you drop by like this, Laba. So, I need to say something. You should know how great your Madras plaid shirt looks on you. You know what would go great with what you're wearing? A plain cap. Hope I chose well, Laba.
What does the plain cap look like? Actually, it does look pretty good with the shirt I'm wearing, but I still like the crown. I like being the tiny adventure king. Oh.
I must have missed this one from before. Lupin the Third. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, there's Cat. What is up, champ? I can't decide what I want to do next. Do I go bug catching, fishing, maybe gardening? Ah, too many choices. Snake's probably in his house. Trism with Thunderbit saying, well, I don't expect an LP or stream, though you're considering playing Bug Fables in your free time. I hear good things about it mostly. I don't really know. Yeah, Snake's not in his house. That's weird. I don't know what I should or shouldn't be playing, or that I have time for. Welcome to the Able Sisters, where we sell fashions made lovingly by Claw. Sable! You making your usual rounds, Tom, or is this a special visit? Not that you ever need a reason to visit your favorite hedgehog shopkeepers. I think I have the red power boots, so I kind of want to get the red power armor. Cowboy shirt, detective's coat. No, never with the Madras plaid shirts.
Bingo!
Yeah, I've got the power boots. Too bad I don't think they make gloves. I definitely want to buy that, though. Brush the Swashbuckler with the 24 months of Prime. Here's a sub for your sub. Wow, the message saying KK Scoff for life. Heard good things about Bug Fables. Check. Oh, no, I have heard of Bug Fables. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like Paper Mario. Puckered socks. I actually kind of wanted the black top hat for a while as well. Actually, unless I'm getting shoes, I can't really buy, like, much else. And I don't really have a need for any of the shoes they got here. Yep, make them purchase. I don't want to wear what I picked up, though. Yeah, because the power boots I use with my anime con attendee outfit. Oh, did I run into somebody? Oh, it was Cat. Okay.
Bingo!
Anonymous gifting a tier 1 sub to Used Pizza. Used Pizza, here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Da, 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 da. I don't know why I have these two flowers here. Maybe in memoriam of where my house used to be. Gadzooks with the 14 months of tier 1. Let me just run to the museum real quick to get that fossil assessed so I can sell it. Here's a sub for your sub. Wow, the message. I see Margie. I love Margie. And you, Tom Kappa. And you, Tom Kappa. That's how that's supposed to be read. Assess a fossil. Fossil. Biblically used pizza. Hoo-hoo! Can't be anything but a saber-toothed skull. Is there anything else I can help with you? I'm fine. The sky's tummy's got some rumblies that only hands can satisfy. I don't know how many people are gonna get that reference. Wharf Roach, be gone! Yep, a lot of people in chat got it. I guess it was a very, very popular internet cartoon. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about! Maggie made floral swag? I guess I'll put that in the pile. Wow, golden lucky cat. It requires gold and a lucky cat. What is floral swag? And where did I get it from?
Here's the thing. I really want, like, all the gold items. The gold... I love the gold bars. That's incredible. Floral swag.
Bingo!
It's just you use it making clumps of weeds. I'm gonna butcher this name, so I apologize. Jack Sear with the tier 1 sub. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. I got grass skirt and green grass skirt. So I can wear this in times of drought and this when it's when the rain is plentiful. Yeah, I have the Starry Sky wall, but it's not like the galaxy flooring at all. I haven't made the Lunar Rover yet, and I haven't made the Starry Sky wall yet either. I just want to look at my my collections here. A White Lily record player. The Hyacinth wreath looks really good. Hyacinths are such gorgeous flowers. That's right. I wanted to check the beach for I put the flower swag here. This is kind of like my anybody who's visiting can help themselves area. Did I move yet? In Animal Crossing or real life? Because in real life, I move at the end of June. Moving where to? Still gonna be in Austin. Donna and I are moving in together. I think I hear a balloon. There it is. Hopefully it's coming inland. I don't think it was a secret. I just haven't talked about it yet. Right on the edge of the beach. A moss ball. Yo, you guys want a moss ball? My father's recipe for moss ball. Hey, Benedict. It's really dark out. I get so sleepy when it's dark out. I mean, good? Who haven't I talked to yet? I haven't talked to Chief yet, and I haven't talked to Snake yet. But I've talked to Chevra, Benedict, Kiki, Kat, Margie, Tasha, Cherry, and Lucy. I mean, one of them might be in the museum. Yeah, Chief is right here. Glad to see you, champ. I want to chat. Never too late in the day to have some fun, harumph. And Snake, but I don't think Snake might be shopping, honestly. I do know how to make pitfall scenes, yes. This is such a nice desk, but it kills me that you can't put anything on it. I'm gonna buy it for my catalog anyway. Oh, I should probably sell my stuff first. I want to sell. What exactly are you offering? Ooh, did you hear that? Sky Daddy's bringing you the thunder!
Thunder. Feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. 4,500 bells for a washer? I always kind of associated bells as being kind of like yen. Like one bell would kind of be the equivalent of one yen. That's a washer for basically 40, like pretty much 45 bucks. And that chair was more expensive than the washer. While I was visiting Donna, apparently it hailed really hard here. Like, I think it was golf ball size hail. Let me go drop some stuff off. Well, first I didn't deposit that song yet. Punk Rock Weeb with the 10 months of Prime. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. The best thing, 2 months away from a year. Nice. Steep hill. Bits from DJ Glaceon saying, wait, is it storming IRL for you? It's cloudy for me IRL and storming in game. Crazy coincidences are the best. You join our Google spreadsheet for songs. Steven made one. Oh, I'll have to get in on that. Art is so hard to come by in this game. Like, they probably realized, like, how fast people were getting fossils. Like, all right. Because, like, here's the thing. Animal Crossing benefits the most when people are playing it over a long period of time. Even though there's no monetization in the game. But either way, I imagine that they just make it so, like, they make it that way so that way it's just, like, very, you know, so that way you're invested in the game for a while. Oh, dude! He has the black power boots! Which means I can go buy the black power armor from the Able sisters. That is a 10% chance that all of his works are fake. That sucks. Oh, there's Snake. Wait, did I pass by him or something? Yo, Button, you looking for new workout clothes too? My clothes have to do two things. They gotta show off my muscles and they gotta soak up a lot of sweat. Huh.
Bingo!
What are those power boosts? CJ47 with the 44 months of tier 2. Here's a big sub for your sub. Mwah and mwah. Well, the best saying, 44 months? What happened? Where's LaBelle in this game? She visits occasionally. What do those boots look like? Oh, maybe they're not the right color. Maybe they are blue. I thought it was the black power armor. Yep, that goes along with it a lot better. God, that looks so much better with, like... I mean, it still kind of looks silly. Like, it weirdly, like, forms to the shape of the person, but it does look a lot better with the actual shoes.
let me get my slip-on loafers back on. Going against what Strong Bad wants, I do have a tendency to loaf. Underbits from Trisman saying, so now where do we get Zero Suit Tom? Oh my goodness. I'm wondering if they're gonna start releasing Nintendo related items at some point. Wait, what did they release in terms of Nintendo items? Oh, the Switch. Okay. KK Gumbo. Do I have that? No. Outdoor air conditioner, Mrs. Flamingo. Mark this occasion, we're giving you the Nook shopping app, so you can shop anywhere at any time. Please place your Nook phone near the terminal to begin the app transmission. Nice. Nook shopping. The app has been installed. We hope you continue to enjoy using the Nook shopping service. I've now got the Nook shopping app on my Nook phone. I can shop whenever I want, wherever I want. Shop to it. Next one's 200. Disconnected worrywart. My goodness. I still don't have. Actually, I still don't have the mess up one for falling into a pitfall. I mean, like, I could probably knock out that particular stamp in a week if I just, like, start spamming, like, buying 5 things for myself every day and then, like, 2 things for everybody on my friends list. How do you get the Nook Shopping app? You buy 100 things from the Nook Shopping Center. And that pretty much means you have to use your, Oh, my brain is broken right now. You have to use like Bell purchases from Nook Shopping. It can't be used with Nook Miles tickets. There's a reason why I wanted to come in here as well. Oh, to get a pitfall seed. I thought I had one. I don't remember selling it or putting it anywhere. There it is. I have a golden watering can, but I haven't actually unlocked it yet because I don't have a 5-star town. One of my friends made it for me. I'm good here. Everything's fine. Pit E-Party. Enjoy some Nook Miles for the commemoration of your first pit. Just make sure you don't fall victim to your own handiwork. Wild Child Troublemaker. And life is full of peaks and valleys, hills and pits. When you fall into a pit, you learn your lesson. Be more careful next time. Yes, don't feel bad, though. You're getting some bonus Nook Miles for your fall. Trapped Reckless one. What is this one? It's netting better. Oh, 5 wasps in a row. There's some that I just don't have at all that I'm really curious about. I haven't really gotten Wisp. Gulliver's been like, Gulliver's been AWOL. I have no idea where he is. I've been getting Wisp a lot more than I've been getting Gulliver. KK Mania. I still gotta, like, recommend songs from him. True Patron of the Arts. True Friend. Birthday Celebration. June 2nd, same day as the podcast, by the way, is Lucy's birthday, so I gotta go to her birthday. I have no idea what any of these are. Shady Shakedown. I need to go to more Nook Miles Islands so I can find that. Golden Milestone. I've got the golden watering can. Active Resident. The amount of days I've played. It's raining treasure. I'm 65 away from getting this, which I think procs the golden slingshot recipe to spawn. There's one for your own birthday. I gotta wait for an entire year for that one. Nook Miles for Miles. That's just doing Nook Miles Plus things. Shop 2. I need 100 more of those. Smile Isle. It's just doing quests for my guys. Reaction Ruler. I need to get 2 more reactions for that one. I need to remodel my house one more time so I can just have that. And just place items in my house so I can get that one as well. Go ahead and be Shellfish. I need to get more shells and sell them. Pick of the bunch. I should probably go get some fruit. I need to plant trees, which is annoying. I have to plant flowers, which is annoying. And I have to sell 900 more weeds. I have to get so many more fossils assessed, even though I've already finished that. And I have to break 49 more tools. I need to get more wood. I need to refurbish furniture. I need to make my own furniture more. I need to make more tools. I have to catch more bugs, catch more fish. Next month, I'll probably get the 4th level of ichthyologist because there's a lot of fish being added in June. I probably won't get the one for Don't Bug Me until July. You missed out on a fishing tourney stamp? I'll get it the next time around. And I have to talk to all my residents every day to get that one. I mean, there's still just so much to do. What was I gonna do? I was gonna go to Nook Miles, but also... Rough hewn. I need to chop wood. That was one thing, but there was another one. Pick of the bunch. I was gonna go pick a bunch of fruit. I could just make a bunch of flimsy... That's true. I could make a bunch of flimsy axes to get wood. Oh, the problem is... Oh, no, wait. That's... Axes don't take hardwood. They take... Flimsy axes aren't just sticks, right? They're sticks and stone. To break bone. I haven't got any shrubs yet. Okay, I gotta wait for the next time Leaf comes around to visit. Hey, Liam with the raid! Thank you, Liam6, for that. Here's some countermeasures for you while I go make a bunch of flimsy axes to get some wood. What do I need for the flimsy axes? I do wonder as we, slowly progress into... What have you done?! Alright, tree branches and stuff. Thank you, everybody, coming from Liam's stream. My name is Tom Fox. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. Play a lot of Nintendo games, including Animal Crossing. So let me get, like, 3 stacks of sticks. 1 stack of stone. Actually, I think 3 stacks is a little overkill. Keep crafting! How many hours do I have in Animal Crossing? Oh, probably a ton. $90, I'd be making... 18 axes. Making some tools, making some tools. I'm axing the real questions here. Who are you, and what do you want out of life? Or who are you, and what do you want? I don't remember. That's a quote from Uncle Iroh in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Iroh is too good for this world. Which is why he lives in the spirit world in Legend of Korra. 31 months of Heroic Eagle with the Prime sub. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Thought I was Boomy. People have often said I'm like Boomy and, what is it? Boomy. When I did that Avatar thing, everyone's like, oh, you're definitely Boomy or Sokka. I got a couple Aangs and Irohs here thrown here and there. What kind of like in order to be like I'm trying to think like how many people do you think took that quiz and like people said they were like, "Oh, you're definitely Zhao." It's not really a quiz, it was just like a series of pictures where it's like, which Avatar character am I? And like people respond to your tweet with like what Avatar character they think you'd be. Like, the person who's saying that you're Zhao is either a really crappy person or you're a really crappy person. Like, seriously, there's no middle ground there, it's one of the two. Oh, dude, trifecta here.
Bingo!
Oh, God. Yeah, some of it just disappeared. Oh, well. Cracker Valley with the 4 months of Prime saying I recently got both my own substitute plush a day and made a Captain 47 me sword fighter. Is that like, that it's gotta be exactly what I think it is, yeah? Okay, good, it just kind of flew it past there. Here is a sub for your sub. Mwah. Well, you already have your own, though. I made so many tools. I'm the boulder. The boulder no longer feels conflicted. I picked up a flower, missed some of the wood. Yep, you're right. I was wondering what that hyacinth was doing there. I still want to get more young spring bamboo before I can't get it anymore. Because I haven't crafted, like, any of the bamboo items. I think there was also an Avatar comic where the boulder, adopts a kitten called the Pebble. This flimsy axe is lasting a lot longer than I thought. Welcome to the woodcutting stream. One axe! Axe, axe, axe. Instead of axe cross, it's just axe, 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 axe. Level 99 woodcutting. My foraging is gonna be so high. This is Stardew Valley, right? I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. There's a bunch of, like, paths here that don't really go anywhere because it's where houses used to be. Like, this where it used to be, around the area where Chief lived. I just haven't, like, filled in the path yet. I'm gonna start down here. Nice to have a little bit of a divider for where I'm, like, actually chopping this stuff. Like, the Avatar comics are touch and go. Like, there's stuff that really doesn't make sense. Like how Toph can literally hold the weight of the world on her shoulders easily in one in one chapter, and then get like very easily defeated by another Earthbender in another one in like fair head-to-head combat. That one broke a lot faster. 100 bits Rod Craig X saying, how to get to level 99 woodcutting. Hit trees for 7 years. DJ Glacian with 100 bits saying, am I correct in assuming that your favorite Pokemon is Axew? No, it is Quagsire. Also, a lot of like the issues with the Avatar comics come from Toph, because like I feel like there was one instance where she noticed something in the sky that was really far away, not connected to the Earth at all. Tristan with 100 bits saying, chop 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 chop. I mean, Toph can see anything as long as it's on the ground. But, like, she's been blind her whole life. So, here's the thing. She noticed something in the sky and looked toward it. Like, she wouldn't have that instinct. She would just hear it and notice it was there if she heard it, but she looked toward it. Yeah, that, like, it's funny, like, so many of the blind jokes with Toph are like, my God. There it is! That's what it'll sound like when one of you sees it. Toph and the Legend of Korra was pretty good, too. You were kicking my butt all day. I know! And I'm an old lady! Imagine me in my prime! I would have destroyed you! On top of that, like, Toph was also far more perceptive than, like, any of the other characters who could see. Anyway, that's my TED Talk on why Toph is the greatest Avatar character. Because she could detect, like, oh, what's up, Kiki? She's got something for me. Because she could detect, like, vibrations in the earth, like, she's able to, like... She's able to, like, really see a lot more than a lot of the other characters can.
Like when she hears the screaming people underneath the mountain in the bloodbending episode. Oh god, yeah, the Ember Island players. My name's Tough. It sounds like tough. It's just sheer masterpiece. I can see you just fine, but I don't see like you do. I produce a sonic wave from my mouth. Bees! Yeah. It's funny because it's like that really was like a great episode for like the cast and crew to kind of like look back at everything they did with the series and be like, yeah, let's acknowledge some of the mistakes we made. And the scar's not on the wrong side. God, the Ember Island Players is such a good episode. Oops. Drop it. Why do I only have one bear? Is there anything I can throw away, get rid of, or drop? I suppose, for now, this tree branch. Oh, a speeder! A spider! I can hold 10 at a time. Alright, I've got room for peaches then. Oh, the red hyacinth, right. I've chopped at every tree on this side of the island. Oh no, I haven't yet, because I haven't done any of the cedar trees. I'm gonna go put stuff back in my house and then, you know, hop back to it. I'm actually going to take a quick break here because I want to go grab some water. Be right back! And then we can just talk more about Avatar.
Oh, you're right, guys. I came back with some cactus juice. It will quench me. It is the quenchiest. That was the one thing that a lot of people pointed out when I was playing, what was that game mode called? Death Run. When I was playing Death Run with Achievement Hunter. Because there's a cactus there and I ran into it. I'm like, I was trying to drink the cactus juice. It's the quenchiest. Kirking off with 100 bits saying, where does Aang Airlines take off from? The Avatar Mac. Thanks, Sokka. Who lit Toph on fire? Just gonna chop at all these trees and then collect the remains. No luck catching them killers then. It's just the one killer, actually. God. If you've never seen the movie Hot Fuzz, then you are missing out. Fascist hag! It's so good. It's from like the same director who did and like a bunch of the actors too who did Shaun of the Dead. What did I just unregister? Oh, my fishing pole. What's Hot Fuzz? It's a movie about a cop in London who's too good at his job, and so the unit gets like embarrassed by him, so they transfer him to a remote village in the middle of nowhere, and it's such like a quaint little town that like nothing really happens in it, except there's a giant conspiracy going on with hey Lucy. There's a giant conspiracy going on where like a ton of accidents are happening, but like there's no crime at all. So like he's trying to solve that. Also bees. The Cornetto trilogy. What was the other movie in the Cornetto trilogy? It's oh, World's End. Okay. I thought Paul was part of that in some way. Although that wasn't Edgar. Was that Edgar Wright? Well, I mean, what do you expect? The bees are just gonna be sitting outside waiting for me? One has brass knuckles, one has a baseball bat, and taking a long drag from a cigarette. They're all sitting in a circle. Baby Driver is good if you get stomach licking Kevin Spacey. Yeah. It's a shame how everybody else in that movie is being brought down by Kevin Spacey's shittiness. No, they're not finger snapping like in West Side Story. 100 bits from Trisman saying, beware the waspy widows. Granted, wasps doesn't roll off the tongue quite as well. Unless you're Wario. Or Waluigi. Alright, this is where my inventory's gonna get real full real fast. I think I should... You know what? I think what I'm probably going to do is get the trees that don't have fruit on them first. Just so I know that they're going to be, like, marked in a specific way that's like, these... Because these trees don't have fruit on them, this is actually also a good opportunity for me to take inventory of all the fruit in the island, so I can see, like, if I want to plant more trees to make the fruit count a little bit more even. Did I get the scorpion statue yet? No, I haven't gotten it yet. Although I did see the one thing where it's like the people were... Oh man, there's actually something I wanted to do in the arcade, but I can save it for later. Oh, my brain, come on. I saw it where it's like the tarantula statue and the scorpion statue were having like a picnic. Bees! Again. Got it! Okay. B. Heinz with the 8 months of Prime. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Wasn't expecting to get that one. I also grab the stick too. Werewolf Cora with the 8 months of tier 1 saying, happy 8 months. Hoping you're staying safe. Have you looked at the moon and thought of Lyle lately? You know, I really haven't. I have interacted with him in the loosest sense of the word when I think like Oni and a bunch of them were talking about how much they were kind of like, you know, sick of I feel a little bit, you know, cabin fever. Pardon? You didn't get the store? Oh wait, yeah, you gave me one, didn't you, Donna? I didn't have it made by myself. That's right, you gave me one. These trees are thick. How's my inventory space looking? Not great. Not that great at all. Hopefully I can burn through these axes fairly quick. Yes. Yes, you did. Why are there 6 petals if there's only 4 directions? I don't know. Somebody in chat said something and it reminded me of that bit from Red vs. Blue. Oh! Pockets are full! Well, darn. It's a wasp! I guess I'll drop the sticks. Alright, let me go ahead and sell some of these items and put... put some of them away. I'm gonna sell the wasp. But you're carrying too many dogs. I want to sell. Here is a wasp. I probably should sell my fruit, even though I was going to take inventory of all the fruit that I had. But I've got way too many axes, so... I'm just going to sell everything now. And get more fruit when the time comes. Ba-da-ba-ba. When are we getting a biblically accurate Quagsire? Well... You want a biblically accurate Quagsire? Okay, hold on. There it is! Because I don't think the Bible included Quagsire at all. Here's your biblically accurate Quagsire. I guess the Bible didn't really include pizza either. But everything needed to make a pizza existed in biblical times. Kind of glad that I'm doing this to get my wood stock back up. My wood stock, good God. As a Christian, I can confirm that the Bible does not have Quagsire. How many eyebrows does a biblically accurate Quagsire have? Well, 0. It kind of reminds me of that, like, one gif of, like, the bear, where it's, like, the two, like horizontal lines on the table, and the bear is just, like, you know, kind of, like, moving around, and all of a sudden it slams its head into the table, comes back up, and they're angry, and the... I didn't know he flipped a... Oh, look at him flipping his coin! 300 bits from Dr. Zia saying, 1, 2, 3. How many wasps can sting me? 3 hives of wasps can sting me. I imagine that with Quagsire. They didn't just go flying into the water. I kind of wonder, like, if there are going to be well, there's definitely going to be updates in the future, but I just wonder, like, how much the landscape of the game is going to change. If they start adding things like characters that would normally show up on a regular basis now have a permanent spot in your town. And if that's the case, they replace them with other characters. The Red would definitely not be a permanent member, just based off, like, previous Animal Crossing games. Oh, there goes an Atlas Moth. Technically, it was permanent in City Folk. Oh yeah, because you can go to his. You went to his shop like in the city. Nintendo is a very interesting business model. I'm also, like, really bummed out about all the content that Mario Kart Tour is getting, and, like, unless they make another Mario Kart game, like, for the Switch, which I doubt they'll do, they'll probably wait until the next console comes out to make another console Mario Kart game. Like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe had, like, you know, good content for what it is, but Tour just has so much content! Costumes for characters, constantly adding new characters. I honestly have no idea what the next console will be for Nintendo. The Switch was so wildly successful that, you know, honestly, given their track record, we're kind of in the running for Nintendo to have like a sort of a dud of a next console. Been a bit of a pattern. It would be interesting if they kept kept making like combination of like handheld and home consoles. Especially with the advent of like better technologies. You know, they won't, it's not going to be on par with like, you know, the powerhouse systems that are coming out that are basically trying to be cheap PCs. On top of that, the Switch was a very catchy name. Like, here's the thing. Nintendo is practically strong enough to survive on their IPs alone. I just kind of wonder what like the future holds in that regard. Oh my god, yeah, the snap sound for the Switch? So nice. Pointy tack. Backwards compatible Mega System when? They'll pull an Apple with that. It'll be... You get, like, a base console that plays, like, its own, versions of the games. And then, if you wanted to play your old console games, like, you still have the cartridges for it, they would sell peripherals for it that could play all those, like, old, you know, cartridge games and whatnot. Dr. Zeus with the 200 bits saying, 1, 2, how many wasps can I swing? 2 wasp hives I can swing, but the stings still hurt. Ow. It's really funny, because, like, in terms of, like... It's very interesting how Nintendo kind of picks and chooses what they bring over from, like, previous iterations.
like, you can tell Nintendo's in a good position when they're bringing over, like, games that aren't, like, nearly as popular as, like, some of the other ones, like the Switch Online thing. And I'm not saying they're bad games necessarily, but it's like, it's more like an emergency button where it's like, okay, things are kind of going bad. Let's put, you know, Earthbound and Donkey Kong Country on the Switch Online. I think Nintendo will do an N64 Mini. I have no idea. Even Nintendo doesn't do a good job at emulating the Nintendo 64, so it'd be really hard to pull off. Hope that the... Wait. Someone said they were hoping that the rumor of the 3D Mario remix is true. The only reason I don't want that to be true... I don't know, like... What? I'm trying to think, like, what games Nintendo has, like, legit remade. I guess Star Fox has been remade technically multiple times. Since 64 was a reboot of the series, and then 0 was a reboot of the series. Well, that was a reboot. I wouldn't really call that a remake, though. Oh, yeah, it's true. They did remake Mario 64 for the DS. Yeah, but that... Oh, yeah, well... Pokemon's a weird animal when it comes to, like, Nintendo. Because Pokemon's really its own entity that Nintendo just has a lot of stock in. Oh yeah, Metroid, that's right. Ocarina of Time, they remade in 3D. Yeah, okay, I can, yeah. I'm starting to see, like, where it's all, like, coming into play. That's where I picked up something extra. Alright, I got peaches, pears, and oranges is my last thing. Do I have room for them? Oh, I also got coconuts. 6 peaches, 6 pears, and 3 oranges. Got room for the oranges. I've got room for the peaches. I do not have room for the pears. Luigi's Mansion got a remake. I guess like part of it as well is like going from a console to it. What's back here? Huh. Going from a console to a handheld. Like, it's very rare that they remake something that's still like on the console. Oh good, I just got more room. All Stars was 3 remakes plus Lost Levels. I mean, technically that was a remake too. I guess what I'm saying is that there hasn't really been sort of a remake of a... of like a classic console game in the vein of, say, like Final Fantasy VII.
like I just have to leave that here for now. Yeah, let me go put some of this stuff away. Did you hear a wisp piece? You might have just heard, like, wisp in general, because he might be floating around here. I don't see him, though. Oh, you know what? Yeah, Link's Awakening was like that. Yep, alright. So, yeah. I guess like, the point, really, is that they haven't done that with a Mario game, really. I mean, yes, Mario All-Stars does count, but in terms of that, because, yes, those are technically remakes, because they use different physics than any of the other, Mario games of that regard. I should probably sell the fruit, too. I guess, like, the reason why I don't give, like, Mario 64, it does have more content, but I don't give it, like, a lot of credence, because, like, in a lot of ways, Mario 64 DS was kind of a downgrade. Mostly graphically, but, like, you know, the, 8-direction control scheme if you're playing with the D-pad, and... Pick of the bunch. Seasonal tree. Now I gotta do 1,000, right? Ugh. Like, do I think it would be great if they were to come out with a sort of a 4-pack of 3D Mario platformers from Super Mario 64 through Mario Galaxy 2, all like remade with updated graphics and controls? Yes, that'd be amazing because and partly because like Mario 64 is Mario 64 is really short. So is, like, Sunshine to an extent. Is there an upcoming Pokemon Direct? Or is it a rumor? I try to put, like, no credence into rumors whatsoever. Because nowadays a lot of rumors boil down to, like, clicks. Oh yeah, that's true. We are coming up on Armor's release date. There's the mystery gift event that's going on to prepare. Oh, I probably should. Yeah, I need to get back into Pokemon at some point. Hopefully I'll be done with Star Fox Command soon. And then I can just release a little bit of, like, filler content between then and then get back into Pokemon once the Isle of Armor comes out. Or was it the Armor Tundra? No, it's the Crown Tundra and the Isle of Armor. Ray got really lucky recently with a shiny Shuckle. Also, apparently now I account as a Quagsire account on Twitter. Just because I'll occasionally post Quagsire content, because, like, there was another account, like, another Quagsire account that was like, bro, we should all play Mario Maker 2. And it's like, you know, good enough for, like, trying to, like, to collaborate, but none of the other accounts had Mario Maker. Legit found a shiny Max Raid Shedinja without the shiny charm. Wow. Yeah, I hope we learn more about Metroid Prime soon. But I'm still okay with waiting, like... Because there's such, like, a wide variety of games for the Switch, both, like, first and third party, that, like, you know, you could subsist off of for quite a while. I still want to play Astral Chain. I think I have it. And I want to... And kind of in the air on actually wanting to play it, but I do want to get Daemon X Machina. I guess I'm in a position where it's like, I'm either like super patient or like I just don't like care if like people, like companies put out, you know, notices about like, I've always been kind of like the of the mindset of like it'll get done when it's done. I ran out of wood to chop. I should probably go to a Nook Miles island. Yep, we got Xenoblade this week. Man, why does the EU get a record of the soundtrack with theirs and and a steelbook in addition to the art book that we get? I mean, like, come to think of it, like, it's kind of funny because, like... Because Europe is smallish. That makes sense. I mean, I wonder what, like, the population density of people, Yeah. I guess it would also be, like population density of Europe versus, you know, United States, and, like, population density of people who'd even be interested in Xenoblade Chronicles. Also scalpers. I
guess I'll do them one at a time so I can free up an inventory slot. Although I suppose I could buy multiple. Do they stack the Nook Miles tickets? I hope so. People are asking for ridiculous amounts of them for Raymond. They stack up to 10, yeah.
Bingo!
Mizuki Celestine with the, or Celestine, one of the two, with a tier 1 sub. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. I'll buy a few. I have 100,000 Nook Miles, so I might as well spend them on something. Am I going for Raymond? No. My town is full, so I don't think I'll have, I'll even see any villagers on the islands at all. What's the deal with Raymond's always been popular since this game launched. It's just that more people are finding out about it, and like, you know, it used to like not be like kind of a non-factor, and now it's like people are making ridiculous demands for him. Ah. 100 bits from Gurkenhoff saying, and now everybody loves Raymond. Sassy Sableye with the 2 months of Prime. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Able Sisters just closed. I want to fly. Nook Miles tickets. Time to take off. I don't like the bamboo islands. Because if your tools break, you can't do anything about it. Who's Marshall? Marshall's a squirrel. You can buy them from the pilot for Nook Miles tickets? Yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, I might as well collect weeds while I'm here as well. Ooh, Spiral Island. Stocking up on weed. Yep. Usually the southwest trees are the ones that have the, or do I have to actually shake it in order to get the furniture out of it? People like cats. You have to shake. Okay, so I guess chop down, then shake. Might as well shake all the trees first. Let me get my net out. Yeah, no, just to be on the safe side. Oh, but I don't think they can be in fruit trees, though. Bees!
There it is. A Newton's cradle.
Bingo!
I think I gotta shake one more thing out of a tree before I get the proper thing. Steel Bouncer with the 25 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah, the best saying. 25 months of Tommy's Pride. Now back to Assassin's Crossing or Animal's Creed or whatever it is. Alright, I don't gotta shake any more trees unless I want the fruits from them. And I want the fruits from them. A lot of fish here, too. Mayhaps I'll take the time to fish. Because y'all know me and how much I love fishing. It'd be funny if you could open the Terraforming Islands and the Nook Miles Islands. Did I say Terraforming Islands? Terraforming Tools. Who's my favorite villager? I guess it'd have to be one of the ones I have now because I don't really, know too much about the other villagers, like, in general. Like, I don't remember much about some of the villagers when I played before. I remember I always had a lot of, like, cranky villagers when I played, other Animal Crossing games. Kabuki. I remember I had Kabuki in Wild World. I think I had Groucho at one point. I don't remember if he's cranky. Tasha's good. Snake's grown on me. I like Chevra. Boop. Grabbing them coconuts. Thank you for the one-man raid, AH Brando. Here's a little, quick countermeasures here. I don't remember if I've been chopping all the trees up until this point. I don't think I have. I think I've been going for the rocks. That's the ladder. Dom always looks like he's on the verge of tears, and it's hilarious to me. That tree. I don't remember which trees I got.
Found it.
But we're reading every bit donation. I do read every bit I read every bit donation that triggers the alerts. I've always done that. And sometimes, like, the ones that wouldn't trigger the alerts would catch my eye because they were, like, funny or clever or something. I thought Cherry would be a lot more popular than she is. I kind of hope I get one of those, like, rare flower islands and they just have blue roses on them so I don't have to, like... Because once I get those, I can just clone them. Because cloning is a lot easier than trying to go for them with hybrid reds. Not in the game anymore. They patched out hybrid islands? Oh. That's unfortunate.
Bingo!
Whitetown95 with the tier 1 sub. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. That's interesting. I do wonder what the impetus was for making for getting rid of those. Ooh, I wonder if I can get Snappy Boys in here. These are probably just gonna be black bass. I keep calling them the most what is it? The most metal of all fish, and then like, but I mean, have they seen the knife? I hit A. Have they seen the barred knife jaw? I mean, have they seen the barred knife jaw? That thing's metal. That's weird. My A presses aren't being registered for some reason. I hope that other big fish that I missed out on wasn't a Snappy Boy. It happened again! What the heck? It only seems to not respond when a fish is biting. That's really weird. Yeah, I have to double tap A whenever the bobber goes down. That's really bizarre. What controller am I using? Joy-Cons. Well, now it worked. Huh. That's weird. Like, the only A presses that weren't registering is when I was reeling in the fish. Alright, let's head back. Bell-bottom dance hall, this is Stovetop Screwdriver. Do you require assistance? Over. Fun fact, both these Joy-Cons I've used have drifted in the past. I noticed this one drifting during Splatoon when I would just suddenly aim to one side. And this one actually started drifting fairly recently. Not only did it have drift, but it also for some directions wouldn't input correctly. Drifting with Pro Controllers too? No. But I like using the Joy-Cons on more casual games, and for some reason, Mario Kart. Dr. Zeos with the 100-bit saying, Black Bass is so metal, it's Forte. You bought an 8-bit Do controller and it's great. I'm using tilt controls. What am I offering exactly? Ooh, I want to keep the wood. You can have the fish and the peaches and all that jazz. I'll put the rest of this stuff back in my house. then I put the, I've replaced, but I haven't replaced these Joy-Cons, but I replaced the, whoops, I replaced the sticks on them. That was a learning process. But now that I know how to do it, it's, you know, if it happens again, I'll be prepared for it and be able to do it faster. Oh man, I did miss those. I apologize, Trisman. 100 bits from Trisman saying, I can't recall where I heard this, but I believe Nintendo rep said the sort of thing. We may never get a Smash game as grand as Ultimate, either in a long time or ever. I think Sakurai said that, actually. Here's the thing. I'd be okay with the next Smash. I would be okay with the next Smash game not having as big of a roster, but doing more with game modes and stages. And then 100 bits again from Trisman later that I missed saying, speaking of which, I very recently was gifted by Lady Luck to get a female shiny Sobble from Masuda. Her name is Bubblegum. Aw. Yeah, like less characters would mean like the reintroduction of individual break the target stages. Like there'd be a lot you could do with less characters. On top of that, like, scaling back is not a bad thing. You're gonna have your people that are like gonna be upset that their favorite characters aren't gonna get in again. But like, the roster is massive and the game is pretty well balanced. World of Light wasn't terrible. World of Light was more akin to event matches than a story mode. Smash is pretty good about balancing. Well, it took him a while. Because Smash 4 was pretty balanced up until Bayonetta came out. Smash Ultimate's been, like, you know, pretty much balanced since day one. Aside from, like, maybe some minor exploits here or there. But, like, Melee? No. Brawl? No. Smash 64? No. Who was OP in 64? There was definitely a hierarchy in 64. Donkey Kong was one of the best characters in 64. Melee's meta is like such an interesting subject. Bingo! Heat Stroke with the 30 months of Prime. Here's a sub for your sub. Wow, the best thing. Here we go again. Quick question, but will you ever see the Dix Chisps again? I miss Crushy Peter. Yeah, I want to do Monster Rancher 2 again at some point. I saw, like, somebody put together a really good documentary about Hungry Box. Or was it? I can't remember if it was just about if it was just Hungry Box or if it was about like the 5 Smash gods in general. But like Fox basically ran the meta, and then it kind of turned into like a counterpick game about. The whole thing kind of turned into like a counterpick game over what could beat Fox. And then there was contention for a while in the Melee community over Hungrybox's use of Jigglypuff because of how slow and time-consuming matches with Jigglypuff were. It's like, if you, I wish I could remember exactly what video it was that did the documentary on Hungrybox. I think it was just on Hungrybox. But it's super interesting. I probably should have ran away first. Yeah. Ow, I got stung by wasps! The title was There Will Never Be an, was it There Will Never Be Another Player Like Hungrybox? Bees. It's good. I don't know if I could recommend it if you're not really into competitive Melee, but it's still good. I think it's worth a watch. I don't think scorpions can. Oh, I guess if tarantulas can, then scorpions can too. I was gonna say I don't think scorpions can appear on elevated terrain, but tarantulas could. Oh yeah, yeah. Smogon hates Dynamaxing. Mr. Gurkenhoff saying, but can Sub-Zero appear on elevated terrain? Oh, I get it. It's a Guilty Gear joke. I guess I kind of do this in waves. Generally, I try to go for the, like the weeds first, and then I get all the other stuff afterwards. Good, I think they would cut. I think a lot of third-party characters would probably go. Characters that probably didn't see a lot of use competitively might go. But that could easily be overturned if they're like a staple for their franchise or if they're a fan favorite. But I feel like third-party characters are definitely going to be like the first ones to get cut from Smash Bros. Roster in the next Smash Bros. Game. I can imagine Sonic staying.
Pac-Man, I think it would depend if Nintendo was still, or if Smash is still being developed by Namco Bandai. I think if that partnership then the use of any Namco Bandai characters would probably be limited as well. I think if they did scale back on the characters as well, then like, I don't know, it's hard to tell how many new ones they would introduce, and then that would limit the amount of. Oh, come on, brain. That would limit the amount of newcomers that would come in, and would probably make some of the ones that people have been vying for less likely to show up. Trisman with 100 bits saying an interesting suspicion that if Generation 4 remakes are coming to Switch, they might have Dynamaxing, since Galactic advertises looking for alternative sources of power, like what Galar has, and Oros pretty much confirming older games as alternate universes. Yeah, that was... I mean, like, that's just, like... That's... I guess it's, like, a very easy write-off, but it's, like, one that, like... I guess it just feels unnecessary. Like, of course, remakes of older games that use the same mechanics from, like, long ago are going to use those new mechanics. But, like, it's an issue if they have, like, story relevance. That's what I was looking for. $20 is next. Jovial Brute. Yeah, we definitely have to see on, like, what the Gen 4 remakes would do. Because here's the thing. I don't know how much stock goes into competitive Pokemon during development, but if they were to switch back, like, if they were to not include Dynamaxing in Gen 4 and either introduce something else or like... Because, like, here's the thing. Like, that's... I wouldn't say it's one of the most popular things about Pokemon, but, like... The competitive scene is pretty big. And that's even if they decide to do Gen 4 remakes at all. On top of that, I doubt we're getting any kind of Pokemon game this year at all. Because Pokemon's been releasing annually for a while now, but because we have the two DLCs, I doubt we're going to see a release of, like, a new Pokemon game, you know, this year. We're probably going to have to wait until 2021 for either... possibly a new generation, or a third version of Sword and Shield, or a remake of a previous generation. You know, who knows? New gen is too soon. I figured as much. Just something new, I guess, is what I'm trying to go for. Which could very well just be like Pokemon Buster Sword and Tower Shield or something like that. All of that would just go poof. Raw into thin air. I don't think we get another Gen 1 remake, because they just did Let's Go.
I would love to see main series Pokemon games stray away from the, like, the gym model, I guess. The thing with the gym model is that there's like a feasible sense of progression. Coliseum remake? That was more or less developed by a third-party company, wasn't it? Genius Sonority. A brine shrimp aquarium. Shrimp. Am I accepting friends? I'm going to Nook Miles Islands right now, Dan. I do want to get in on that spreadsheet for the KK the KK music though. Hello. I want to sell. What am I offering today? I feel like I didn't get as many of the... A lot of weeds. Yeah, my town theme is Hall of the Mountain King because of that thing I did. I do get the feeling, though, that Pokemon is becoming kind of akin to Madden, where I feel like they're going to be cycling out features. Like, that wouldn't surprise me at all if, like... We saw that in, like, the next generation, Mega Evolution came back. The generation after that, Z-Moves came back. The generation after that, Dynamaxing was back. That's how Pokemon's been for a while now, but they really haven't cycled out features. They've more been, like, adding new ones as they've been going along. But the big difference between Gen 7 and Gen 8 is the removal of Z-Moves and Mega Evolution. Which, who knows, may have a resurgence. Oh, I don't like the idea either, but that's probably what they're going to do. It's like let's go with Megas in it to be fair. That was still before Gen 8 though. I guess, like, one thing I've always been okay with in the Pokemon games is the kind of, like, for the most part, minimal story.
Because while in Gen 8 it did feel like the story was kind of like moving along without you. I don't know, like I guess it's like a weird balance of like the game leading you around by the nose and like you being able to just kind of explore what you want. Like, I wouldn't mind it at all if, like, if, like, in the future we got a Pokemon game that was, like, all gym story and, like, that was, like, yeah, all based around gym story and, like, a lot of, like, the conflict in it was based around, like, other trainers, you know, taking that part in that gym challenge with you, you know? And maybe like a post-game story where there is sort of like that threat. Like maybe one of like the people in your gym challenge in like your journey like betrays you or something. I mean, a little bit more complex than that. There's, I guess, you know, that is kind of like what Gen 8 had, honestly. Because Team Yell was really the worst that you had throughout most of your gym challenge. And you really didn't get into, like, the world-ending stuff until, like, the very end of the game and post-game. Gotta remember to shake the trees as well. Because one of these might have the droppy-doo in it. Checking for the items that fall out of trees, because there's one guaranteed on each Nook Miles island. Did they say how many episodes of Twilight Wings they're putting out? Pokemon game where you had choice of what you did with your Pokemon would be pretty neat. Battling's always going to be the main mechanic, though. But I guess the thing is, though, is that a lot of that stuff could also be reserved for, like, spin-offs. Trisman with 100 bits saying, as much as the Sting of the National Dex cut still lingers, I think it's for the best as it gives certain Pokemon better times to shine, and may make the newcomer seem more appealing.
Bingo!
Katie and Shepard with the 2 months of Tier 2. Here is a big sub for your sub. Mwah and mwah. Actually, going back to what I was saying about, like, there being cycling, mechanics, it's probably also going to be cycling Pokemon.
some of the Pokemon that don't appear in Gen 8 will appear in other Gen 8 games. Darker themes for Pokemon games wouldn't be, like, too bad of an idea either. At the end of the day, though, like, it's Pokemon. Like, their primary target audience is going to be children. I want to say Detective Pikachu was rated PG. And, like, you know, watching that, like, that was definitely a children's movie. Meekow with 100 bits saying, so what is the Disc Only podcast and why? Disc Only podcast is, well, it was born from when Stephen George was doing an Extra Life stream one year, and John rated his channel and had everyone have them donate towards Game Boy Player Disc Only for a GameCube game. But then, when they went to go play it, Steven's computer literally caught fire. Almost caught fire. Pretty much caught fire. There it is. I don't gotta worry about that no more. So then, they weren't able to do it for the longest time. Then they ended up doing... trying to think. Did it have a second chance, or did it never, like... Did it never get off the ground after that again? Until TRG Coliseum this year. Either way, it raised a ridiculous amount of money during both Extra Life and TRG Coliseum. So then... me, Jared, Steven, and John... we're all sitting together just on the Game Boy screen, basically having a podcast for charity. And then that turned into, that was absurdly popular for some reason, so we turned it into a podcast. I'm looking for Raymond. If so, I have him. I personally, I want my characters Animal Crossing to move in and out naturally. Do I hear talk about Disc Only? Yes, producer Dan. You do hear talk about Disc Only. Technically, the pizza debacle was during Sly Cooper. Oh, Ratchet and Clank, that's right. Our hot dog sandwiches.
But our angel's dead! Nerd art and games. I love terminal montage. Something about Star Fox 64. Why the flimsy axe? Just because I want to get through through breaking them faster for the Nook Miles. Slip is dead. Nice. I didn't realize breaking 100 axes got me the golden axe. I'll keep the weeds. Do gold tools break? Oh yeah. They have more uses, but they do eventually break. And some of them, like the golden watering can, do special things to various things. Golden watering can, if you water black flowers, it has the chance of spawning gold. I'm sorry, black roses has the chance of spawning gold roses. What's the point of they break? More durability, but like honestly, it's not worth it because gold nuggets are worth so much more than those golden tools. Honestly, it's for bragging rights, really. I could see why ladders and vaulting poles don't break, because you would have to use the emergency services a lot more often. Oh, damn, tulips! And a fossil? It must be my birthday. Welp. I think I still have all those materials from, the last island I was on. I made a flimsy shovel. I think I'll start with shaking the trees before I chop them down. Or go for the wood, rather. I'm going to be retreading this ground anyway. I don't think it's necessary. Hubbies! The bees! Give me more, give me more. Is there even a leaf? There it is. The bees. Oh, I didn't make myself medicine, did I? Oh, that's gonna be an issue.
bee movie lived up to his name. It was a movie about bees. Is there an island that's all money rocks? I don't remember. Where all the rocks are money rocks? Okay. What's the deal with bees? I'm getting lucky on some of these gold nuggets. Tell you what. I'm still kind of in that mindset of don't trample the flowers, but like, why should I care? Oh yeah, isn't it also that like you need what is it? Like it's blocked as well, right? And you need like in order to be able to get to it, you have to have like a piece of fruit. Yeah. 100 from Dr. Zeos saying, well, I actually missed one from a little while ago. Oh, what do? I feel broody because I have this painting is so moody. I need to get rid of, and I really need to get rid of or trade it off. Dr. Zeos 100 bits saying, be or not to be. All I know is I'll always be back. Bee puns. Snaps. Like a poetry session. You got to snap. Why not claps? Because it's like a poetry session. You got to snap. Do you have to? Yeah, it's mandatory. You do have to. If you clap, so help me God. Don't do it. Don't clap. I'm watching you, chat. I'll know if you clap. I think I'm losing my mind. Oh, glow stick of destiny! Come on! Oh my God! Look at all of you! I told you, it's ruined. Everything's ruined. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys, come on. With the claps and whatnot. It just keeps going. Oh my God. You're doing it, you're clapping. I'm very disappointed in all of you who clapped. Even my own mods. Sickening! Oh, now there are other clapping emotes coming in here. What has the world become, huh? Dark Zeus with 100 bits saying those. Guess that's slower than the shovel. Those who clapping may need a slapping. Only a light one at least. But only a light one.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet. Nope. Not getting out of this chair.
There was a really good edit of that where it was, oh, it was the resonance cascade from Half-Life. And they put Eustace there, and then they transported him, and, where he's in, like, the room with the resonance cascade. He's like, I'm not getting out of this chair. And then it warps him into Zen. And he's, like, still there, like, surrounded by aliens. Nope, not getting out of this chair. Oh, it's such a good video. Do, do, do. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Gonna have to sleep this eye thing off. They just wouldn't stop clapping. Oh, yep, we're getting into the twilight hours here. I want to sell. Here. Have all of this. And a wasp and some coral. And... Oh, I need to go to Blathers to get this fossil checked. Hurry up and buy my stuff! How much longer for the stream? Probably not much longer. 15 minutes at most, I'd say. I should probably grab this hyacinth. What are you up to, Kiki? I forgot that I was stung by bees. Hello, brothers.
Might there be something I can assist you with? What would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter.
It's from Dr. Zio saying, you know I am rhyming. Does that have something to do with this timing? Dear Lord, what's happening to me? Ah!
It's a T-Rex torso. Here, have your T-Rex torso back. I'm amazed you can shove it into those tiny pockets of yours. Farewell, then.
I gotta move and sell some of these flowers, man. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to face your fears. Trisman with 100 bits saying, had a thought about the trail for, had a thought trail about the Breath of the Wild 2 ideas. If they do bring back crafting, a concept I got introducing a new collectible kind of item, maybe like a golden sculptula or something. Not as many Korok seeds. The more you had, the higher chance of getting enchantments on weapons or armor you craft, and the more you have, the better the enchantments are. So it's kind of like a scaling thing that'd be interesting, because then it would incentivize, you know, trying to find them like on the side, while like as your quest kind of progresses, you know, you're getting stronger and stronger. That'd be interesting. Might as well go up to the mountain and still chop more wood. Gotta chop that wood. Chopping makes me feel wood. Wait. Chop-a-de-wood, chop-a-de-wood. I time travel? Nope. I have yet to time travel in this game. And the only time I will time travel... Why did I avoid getting stung for so long?
Oh, I didn't have this one either? Teary-eyed crybaby. I'm getting all sorts of miles today. Yeah, the only time I'll probably ever time travel is because of daylight savings time. One never truly recovers from their squeezing addiction. A lot of gold roses? Yee. I was a wimp before Anchor Arms! 10 o'clock. Time for the Nook shop to close. Whippy, 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 you, I'm a little peanut worm. Other bees! They can't get me as long as I'm thinking about my trusty flimsy axe. Damn it, I stopped thinking about my flimsy axe. Yeah, I can't believe I'm dead too. Oops. It's too dangerous to climb any higher. But my telescope! I was honestly coming up here to chop wood to get rid of that last flimsy axe. I didn't even realize I picked that orange rose. That's nuts. That's nuts that I'd be so ignorant. 2 more black roses. I need 14 more purple roses and 18 blue roses. Yeah, this is I call this the impact garden. This meteor fell, destroyed this mountain, the head mountain, and you know, in actuality, I planted these flowers, but for lore's sake, I'm saying that like the flowers grew because of the impact of the meteor. I should go back to my house and put stuff away. Maybe play some games in my arcade. Like, two blue flowers, it's all I need! And then I can just start breeding them, and it's like, oh, blue and blue, that makes blue! Great! I like my little arcade. It's not done yet. I need to figure out what to put on the desks here and here. I want there to be more wall decorations, and I want to try to fit a drink machine in here as well.
Ah, so peaceful. The galaxy floor. Foosball. There we go. Place all the mahjong tiles. Oh yeah, I also need to figure out what to put on the screens here. Do I have the ping pong table as well? I don't. I might replace the foosball table if I find something else that fits better there. But the foosball table does seem kind of arcadey. That's a tribute floor. What is it? That's the galaxy floor. You get it from you get the recipe for it from Celeste. Got the city backdrop here as well. I really haven't done like too much. Oh, this back room. This back room. At one point I made myself Raymond in boxes. My upstairs doesn't have a lot in it anymore. I think I was trying to make it like, it's probably, yeah, everything's gone in here. It used to be a bedroom, then I tried to make it look like the office that I'm currently in. And then I moved a bunch of that stuff down into the basement for the arcade. I think I'm getting the ping pong table, Dan. This is my bathroom with my golden toilet and golden partition. I think the room I've made that's probably changed the least amount is the kitchen. Yeah. I got the... Oh, that's a little bit crooked. And, like, intersecting with the... There we go. This doesn't look terrible. I wish the mugs I had weren't from the 50s. Maybe I can make some more chairs as well. My Bob poster. If I could just get that ironwood dresser. Because there's like ironwood counter space and it also needs an ironwood dresser. Golden rose patch. Golden roses can't be cloned, right? Yeah, ironwood dresser is the holy grail of DIYs. Preach to the choir on that one. I also gotta remember that June 2nd is Lucy's birthday. Golden rose month, luck from Sonderlin. Of course, Haley with her tasteful art. Thomas's wet bone. Sonderlin giving a stegosaurus. Dan drawing a kitty. Egg from Haley. So long, what does this say? So long as something. So long, folks. Oh, so long and thanks for all the spiders. That's from Cat. Fishing tourney. And there's like a bunch of stuff from viewers here as well. Put Bab in Pelican Muth. Screm. Sub to Tom. I agree with this sentiment. This is me, Kimmy Espion. Insert reference here from Knox. Greetings from Ireland from Ryan. Hello from Texas from Silo. Hello from Gene. Another one from Dan. I think this is when I remember this. This is when I had people over here when I was doing the green screen thing. Ree was here. Jordan was here. Spiders. Good morning from Australia. Big fan. Make sure the box's contents match what's on the label. Haley drawing flowers and whatnot. I think some of mine go further back than this, but I think at some point they start deleting them. And one from Donna. Donna and Riddles rough you. Well, I rough them too. And Luca drew Quagsire. What's up, Chief? Oh, dude! Chief? I don't want the item itself, I want the recipe. What do you need? I want to check. You okay, champ? 'Cause I heard you were burying some cash yesterday, Harumph. Don't worry, I ain't gonna dig it up or nothing. I just want to make sure you can really afford to lose the bells. Did you not see when there were turnips just all over the island the other day? I don't think I've opened this yet. Get Alex and Nook shopping from anywhere on the handy dandy app. Shop at your own pace and the way that you want. Yeah. Chief's out here digging up my money. I guess the last thing I want to do before signing off for the night is I want to change my title. Like so-called fake, so-called friend. Where is that? So-called friend, so-called influencer. Like those are all good. But I gotta change it up here. Do I still want the, you know, like what would work well with some of these? Wide-ranging. So-called crybaby. What can we do? I misread tidy as titty. Turnip King. There's no, there isn't a turnip title. Nothing that has like, I wonder if there is King one of them? Or at the very least, is it one that I have? Nope. Titty troublemaker. Precocious, rare, pointy. Overboard, overshelled. One room, new leaf, name dropping, moderate, mistakenly caught. Ludicrously popular. Knowledge thirsty. Freshly delivered. Fickle, festive, fastidious. Energetic, emergent. Efficient, eco-friendly, easy breezy. I mean, easy breezy it girl would be like easy breezy beautiful cover girl. Invested log clippings. Haley had future log clippings for a while. I think somebody also had future fossil. I think I'll go back to so-called influencer. Oh yeah, and my passport photo is of is Quagsire. I've done it. Trisman with 100 bits saying these are my celebratory final bits for my shiny new hidden ability Galarian Corsola that I just Masu'd. Congratulations! Internet crybaby. That's a title. Alright. That's gonna be it. I will save and end for now, and we can call this stream on my tropical island here. In paradise. So let's go find someone to raid, and I gotta give subs. I should give subs, rather. I don't have to, but I want to. How about a good old 5? Just a 5 going out to the community.
Bingo!
Who am get? Subgamer26, Blebble, Mazda RX Hate, Detective Luigi, or Luigi, and CC Moonstar23. Here's a big sub for them subs. Mwah. Okay. Yes, now who do we raid? I don't know. I'm going to raid someone playing a game. Who
Bingo!
that I want to raid? Sorry, Deep Pain with a ton of gift subs. Dreamwalk17, Twitchy, Nejov, Spoopologist, Dan Hartnett, Monad Boy, Ancient Stranger, Beyblade Craft, Boar96, Sparkly Foxes, and Nanda. Here's a big sub for your subs. Mwah. And thanks, RD Payne, for gifting all them gifty subs. Damn. Yeah, find someone to raid. That was my plan. That was my plan all along. But whom? I haven't raided this guy in a while. What should we raid with? How about Patient Bees? We're gonna raid Lythero, who is currently playing Mario Party 5. Did somebody gift subs again? RMG Productions gifting a tier 1 sub to Soul Nocturne. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. And yeah, go give him some of that time. Just love it. I'll see you guys next time. Later.